Hi, guys, and welcome back to Reads Readers with your host, Clint. And today we're going to spill some tea on the books that I read in October. Now, one, I apologize for this lighting. I'm just now seeing this lighting. I'm curious. I do that. If I do that, will that change? Yes, it does. It makes it slightly better, but not the best. TV was on. So I am sitting on my bed. Avi. I didn't feel like standing up. I feel like being slightly lazy here today. So, if you see anything in the background, no, you didn't. Okay? Background should be clean. But, so let us go over just some of the stats. Um, I will tell you now that I own 4 of the books that I read this month physically. Also, we're testing the mic out right here. Don't know if I like it, but I'm tired of holding it. So, in the month of October, I read a total of 13 books. I gave one a 3.5. I gave 6 4 stars. 5 of them I gave 4 stars, and 2 books I gave a 6 star. So my average rating for October was a 4.9 because I gravitated to things that I was generally really interested in. After having to move and stuff in September, I wanted to spend October being I feel comfortable trying to get back into reading. So I read a total of 3,582 pages. As far as I can tell, 2 of the books that I read had queer representation. Um, I did read 2 books for book clubs and 3 for read alongs. I have 4 new to me authors, possibly 6. I did read 3 graphic novels. I don't remember if I read these authors and illustrators before or not. So I have 4 new to me and 4 read before authors, and a possible 2 that could be in either spot. I don't remember if I've read these authors before, so. 2 books were rereads. 3 had a romantic element, like as a major focal point. I have 3 that were fantasy. I have 3 that I read on my phone, not my Kindle, because I read them on the DC Infinite app. 5 starts a series, 3 continues a series, 2 catch up on a series. One of those could be labeled as finished, but I found out we are getting a third to it. So, um, so that would be my stats. So some of these books I'm gonna give you pictures. Some of these I'm not. So we shall see how this goes and see how much I remember because this month has been a lot. So for my 3.5, I read Good Bad Girl by Alice Feeney. All I remember about this is this is the one. I don't remember anything about this one, but it's a 3.5. I read it for the Alice Feeney along. This is the October book. I enjoyed it, but I predicted a lot of the end. So it was like wasn't bad, wasn't good. The twist was really good. I remember that. Do I remember anything else? No. I read several thrillers this month. Can I tell you what any of them are about? Maybe not. This is going to go really well. This is going to be a really interesting wrap up here, guys. But I read this. So the next three are my first to the 4 stars. I read all of these on DC Infinites. I may put up a picture of book one, but I read Batman Dark Patterns volume or issue number one, issue number two, and issue number three. If I can get all three up here, I might. These are. I was going to do a Batman horror comic graphic novel vlog that didn't really pan out because physical reading has not been my strong suit. I am still currently reading Hudson River Homicides, which I started the last day of September. But that's because this is MM and it's physically reading. I'm hoping to finish that today. I am almost done with it. It's just physical reading and me are not on the best of terms right now, guys. But yeah, Batman Dark Patterns is about there's this guy who this corporation kind of screwed over. This guy comes in and he has screws and sticks and everything poking through every part of his body trying to feel. So if you punch him in the wrong spot, you could kill him. And he is going around killing people that have screwed over this town. And it is Batman's job to stop him from doing that and to get the bad guys to confess. So that would be what these are. The next one of my 4 stars was His and Hers by Alice Feeney. I know this one was about a reporter. There was a killer. Or was that Good Bad Girl? I don't know. I read this. I gave it a 4 star. I really enjoyed it. Just not as much as Daisy Darker or Beautiful Ugly. But I am really enjoying the Alice Feeney reads. I am really not good for this wrap up, guys. I thought I was. So, yeah. Next, for my 4 stars, I have Salem's Fall. I do know Salem's Fall follows lawyers and a case in Salem. It should be called Salem, Massachusetts, but they keep calling it Salem's Fall. And there's this secret society. That's all I'm really going to say. I really enjoyed this to the point where I bought the audiobook to the second one. So, and I will be continuing the series. Just we'll see the second one further up because I do remember parts of that one more. Um, Next, I will put up the picture for Warrior Princess Assassin. I will link the live show where we discussed Warrior Princess Assassin by Bridget Kimmerer for the Fiction Falls group book. This follows a warrior, a princess, and an assassin. The warrior and princess are uh, essentially arranged to get married to save both of the um, for different reasons. They want to enter this marriage to save their people. And then there's the assassin who is trained to kill them both. And it is a polyamorous relationship with all three. Everyone says it's why choose. In my head, why choose is just one girl and multiple sets of partners. To me, this is more poly because it is all of them interacting with each other. I would call this queer. Just for y'all's information. Let me put this down. And the next two 5 stars, the first of our two 5 stars, are both rereads for me. We have Haunting the Deep by Adriana Mather. This is the continuation to How to Hang a Witch. And we did get it confirmed that we will get it is now called a trilogy. We should be getting a book 3 eventually. But essentially, if you do not know what How to Hang a Witch is, How to Hang a Witch is about a girl named Samantha Mather who has to unfortunately move back to in her grandmother's house in Salem. And when she enters, the descendants of the witches start dying in the order that they died. And Samantha Mather is a descendant of Cotton Mather. The author is a descendant of Cotton Mather. And in book 2, they bring in Titanic, and it is still one of my favorite comfort read series. I needed this in a place that always helps to bring me out of a dark place. And the other 5 star I have, no surprise, Heartstopper Volume 5. I read it for the Alice Oseman along. Excuse me. If you do not know what Heartstopper is, who are you? Where have you been? This is a YA graphic novel series following Nick and Charlie as they navigate basically, I don't know what they're called in England right now off the top of my head. Basically, high school. English is form, I think it's form school for them. And their relationship and dark issues as well. I love this. Cannot wait for volume 6, but I do not want this series over. I'm really sad, but I'm so happy. I needed a heart stopper. I also read this for the Swoony anniversary, which I will link down below my vlog for that. Um, the next 5 star goes to Roland Rogers Isn't Dead by Samantha Allen. I will link the live show down below where we discussed this fabulous book. This follows a ghostwriter who shows up to write a book about this closeted A-list actor, and when he shows up, he realizes the actor is dead. And he has a month to tell the actor's story as they fall in love. I don't know if I would count this as a romance, though. It has romance elements in it, but I would not label this a romance. But go watch the live show. We discuss. I all my thoughts are there. I love this. I really want to read Samantha Allen's other books. I will be definitely checking out more of her in the future. Especially want to read Patricia Just Wants to Cuddle, which is a sapphic Bigfoot romance, and I'm like, what? She also has a nonfiction that I'm really interested in as well, where she goes through red states and being queer in different red states. So I'm excited for more of her works. So, and the last of my 5 stars goes to Summer Rental by Rick Talk Ross. This is the sequel to Salem's Fall. I don't really know if this is actually a series. Goodreads does not list them as a series. Amazon does. I would not consider it a series because this follows a complete different set. Also, Salem's Fall is adults. This felt more YA. This is about a group of friends who are on vacation and they rent a house that may or may not be haunted. Think I Know What You Did Last Summer meets Mean Girls meets Scream. This is a slasher, and I had such a fun time. I am obsessed. I will be buying these books. I will be reading all of Rick Talk Ross's books. She is amazing. I think this is a new, like, one of those I just gobble them up type thriller author, and I think everyone should go check this out. And now on to my top two books of the month, both of my 6-star books. First, we have Let's Split Up by Bill Wood. This is legitimately pitched as a heart pounding thriller. It's Scream meets Scooby Doo in this electrifying horror. This is a slasher. This is YA Scream meets Scooby Doo, and I kind of want to stop there, go into it blind. This blew me away. And I cannot wait for the sequel that has just been announced called Be Right Back. Oh, this is going to go down as one of my favorite books of the year. This was such a fun YA mystery thriller. These are the type of YA thrillers that I just devour. Also, can we talk about the sprayed edges? Like, guys, read it, check it out. Ugh. I love what Kate Weston, the author of Murder on a Summer Break, which I kind of need to check that out because what she said here. An absolute must for fans of Scooby Doo and 90s, early 2000s horror movies, with characters you root for and a mystery that gives you chills. A thoroughly entertaining ride. And Catherine Foxfield says, the author of Tag, You're Dead, and Getting Away with Murder, compelling, original, and twisty. I devoured it in one sitting. This is phenomenal. If you are a huge Scooby Doo fan and you've been wanting a book to do that whole let's unmask the bad guy vibes, oh, this will give you that and so much more. And then, last but not least, is a book that I thought I would really enjoy. I did not realize that this was going to be my favorite book of the month. I need the sequel, like yesterday. This is a fun, wild ride. I am not going to say it's like the new best fantasy romance of all time, but I think I like this a little bit more than Fourth Wing, guys. And that's saying a lot for me, because I really like Violet. But move over Violet, we have Marin. And that is Direbound, guys, by Sable Sorensen. I'm obsessed. I buddy read this with Karina, Amanda. I know Drew hasn't gotten to it yet, and I don't think Kaylani has gotten to it yet, which is understandable. But this is basically Fourth Wing, but instead of dragons, they're dire wolves. This is so Fourth Wing meets like Divergent in the best, most violent way. Also, sorry, Zayden, move over. I have a better. Ugh, Stark. Child, I need book two because I need more Stark. Something about Stark just pulls me in. Listen, Linda. Yes, I saw one little twist coming, but there's several other twists that I went, wait, whoa, what? Like something was revealed up here, and then we got another reveal. Then we got another reveal, and then there was like another one. Like, what the fuck? This is by far going to be one of my favorite fantasies of the entire year. This is probably going to become a brand new favorite series of mine. I'm going to need all the books that come out in this world. As soon as they come out, I will reread it just to devour the sequel. This may become a new personality, identity of mine outside of the queer circuit. Listen, I don't know what to tell you. I just Marin joins the army because her sister Zayla goes missing, and then just the wolf. Oh, names. I have other names that are popping in my head. Anasa, her wolf. Anything happens to Marin or Anasa, I am going to be livid, guys. But move over, Violet and Zayden. Marin and Stark are gonna kick y'all's ass. And they're not even dating. But Stark, my brooding daddy. Give me my alpha male brooding hunka burning asshole. Ooh, love him, love him, love him. But those are all the books that I read in October. Like I said, I will link the live shows down below and my vlog reading some of these books. Um, Again, I apologize if I wasn't the most coherent talking about these things. Um, Memory has been a little fucked these last two couple months. Separation, moving, holidays. It's been a lot, guys. But I am pushing through. I have lots of plans for November. I do want to clean up one little thing. I am going to be making a post about it on Facebook for Ba, or not Facebook, on Instagram on the Ba's channel, or channel, on Ba's page. We, Hope and I talked about it. We were in different headspaces back when we decided to do the read along, but we are canceling the Clune along. Um, just a heads up for that. Uh, my life being what it is and how hard it is to read, I am not gravitating as easily to MMs, especially not MMs that I have read before. So I haven't been picking up any of the Clune books, even though he's my favorite, one of my all-time favorite authors. Um, I'm wanting to catch up on some other projects. I'm going to catch up on some series. I'm going to focus the rest of the year catching up and trying to read as much as I can. And I don't want to focus on rereads as much. The Osmond along is still going on. I may or may not be able to actually get to those rereads, but I know of a couple of people who are really enjoying the Osmond along, so I'm not going to cancel that. Um, but I've already read all of them, so anybody who has been doing the Osmond along and you read something for the first time, if you want to come message me on Instagram, DM me on Discord. Come talk to us if you want to talk about the Osmond books. I'm more than willing to geek out about some books. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that little announcement. There will probably be a post soon on Instagram, hopefully before y'all are seeing this video. But that is all I've got for you guys today. Comment down below and let me know what was your favorite book you read in October. Um, and if you don't have anything to say, comment down below some yellow hearts for all the yellow behind me. I've gone a little bit overboard with yellows and golds in this room. But it's okay. I need it. But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you're new, hit that subscribe. Like I said, comment down below. Tell me your favorite book you read in October. Um, if I've convinced you to read any of these, check them out. Especially these two. But yeah, that's all I've got. Remember to embrace your inner rainbow, take care of your mental health, hydrate or mummify, as they say. And until next time, I hope you guys have a fabulously gay day, month, year, whatever it is, and whatever time zone you're seeing this. I hope it is fabulously gay. Bye.